Welcome back, you filthy animals. I'm code zmoT in that shop. Little known fact, I was once banned from my childhood convenience store for telling the clerk to keep the change, you filthy animal. He clearly did not get the reference. Hopefully you guys did. If not, then it's time to bust out the Christmas movies. We are going to be doing a full map clear. We are also going to be spreading some Christmas cheer. I don't care if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or something in between, or nothing for that matter. We are going to be giving out diamonds and intel indiscriminately. But first, we're going to crush your base. We're not going to be so cheerful that we're not going to beat your base, but we'll kind of give you the tip on the way out. So getting the flare into that back corner, this base is absolutely ridiculous. If you're wondering why the heck we're not doing warships today, it's because my warship hasn't really changed since yesterday. Gotten a couple extra defenses. Yes, we're going to save some GBE. We're going to get rid of all of our troops. We do have instant training, giving out diamonds and the intels to our opponents. Would have lost 0 troops there, I'm almost certain. But that's not the point. The point is we're giving out those intel and diamonds. I would highly recommend you guys do the same thing. Now, you don't have to do it. Look at this base. This base, all of your... This is just silly. Why would you have blue statues if you've got a terrible, terrible, terrible base in the first place? So we're going to go with 2 boats of Zookas this time. You don't have to give the intel and diamonds to all at one place. Do it at the end of your map clear timing, perhaps. Brick, don't care about your boom mines. My troops don't care about your boom mines. We're still sending them back here. We have lost a whole 2 Zookas so far. When I do a map clear using Zookas, I do my darndest to throw critters in that second to last smoke. That does wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. We also have the GBE tribal boost at the moment, so we can just keep chucking out critters, trying to keep our troops alive. Next up, we're going to throw all of our barrage on our troops. Not giving out a ton of intel and diamonds to this person. They've got green statues all lit up and shiny for Christmas. So, Pappy, your statues could use some work, my friend. But we got a crystal out of the deal. You see that? The Boom Beach universe giving back. We're giving out intel and diamonds. The Boom Beach gods are giving us some extra crystals in the process. Now, like I was saying, my warship, I haven't really moved anywhere. Managed to go up a little bit into slightly, I think like middle of rank 25, but need to do a little bit of extra work. The whole bombardier strategy has gone out the window a little bit. People who are above me have more defenses and then have shifted to offense. So I have gotten the laser beam to try to combat laser rangers a little bit, but it's gonna take some time. Slowly but surely catching up to people on the tech tree. So tomorrow we will be back with some goodness, but need to flare that core there. Now, one other thing I need to do here is I need to be very careful that I keep some GBE so that I can kill my troops. Typically, when you do a core attack, you use all of your GBE and then you spam medkits or you spam critters or whatever the heck it might be. But today, we are giving out the Christmas cheer, so definitely need to keep some GBE behind, which is a little bit of an awkward thing. It's kind of like attacking with one arm behind your back. We are keeping troops back. The other thing we can do, for example, is just send out like 1 boat of Zookas here, and then we'll get our smoke out using those flags to get our troops where we want them, and then we're gonna send all of our ladies back, and I'm gonna drop our troops at shore and barrage them at shore. Not nearly as much fun as barraging them at the back of the base, but the advantage to doing it this way is that we can actually see how many of our attacking troops managed to stay alive and well. So different ways to do it, all accomplishing the same goal though. Christmas is all about the charity, and we are giving out the charity in the form of diamonds and intel. So, little bit silly, a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, all towards a good cause. We're just going to drop the rest of those troops there. These ladies back here are going to keep pounding out on that core. I forgot to throw critters, forgot to click the button, and so as a result, we're going to lose some ladies back there. We can barrage these ladies up front. I don't even know which boat was the back one, but it looks like maybe, just maybe, we had all 13 Zookas live at the back. Multiple, and if you have a better way of doing this, by the way, please do let me know, because this is one of those things that every year, trying to give out the intel and the diamonds, spreading the holiday cheer, even against players with weird Fs as their statues. By the way, the typical F is for someone from France. This person doing it in a weird fashion. These two statues here should be at the end of the F, and these guys should probably be, anyways, ugly F. We don't give an F. Let's keep moving our troops forward. Apparently, I either had my instant training expire, or I forgot to click the buttons. So this person is going to get a little bit less from us for Christmas because we need to reload some troops. We will BART these out. I am also about to try to hold in a sneeze, as I can't mute my microphone because I've got two hands on. Excuse me, sorry. Typically I try and hit the mute button, couldn't do it in that instance, straight into the elbow, shoulder, awkward. Curious to hear from you guys also, like how often you guys are clearing your maps at this point with that new supply chest and the destroy NPCs option. It's very easy to get intel at the moment, but players are getting more and more lazy is my general experience, as fewer clicks, fewer needs to clear maps, especially if you're a max or near max player. Did we forget to load our troops? Yes, we did. Okay, no need to update that instant training. I assume I've still got 24 days left, 5 days till Christmas. My brother has yes, I've got a brother, has a birthday coming up in the middle of the Christmas break. Always feel bad for people who have a birthday on or near Christmas. There's nothing worse than getting your birthday presents wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper. We are going to send all of the troops out. Notice that my flags are slightly right of center. That is the best bet for getting your troops underneath all of the smoke. Need to keep them underneath that smoke because we are going to get onto that hot pot, throwing out random smokes willy-nilly. That is intentional. That's so that we can get all of our troops onto that hot pot. We're gonna flare and shock and then just leave the rest to our beautiful critter friends. Then we can barrage all of the things. That's always a fan favorite. Anytime you can put your troops on a hot pot, great time. I was too late with the screenshot. By the way, with the hot pot, you'll notice if we speed this up, by the way, the hot pot is a great way to hit the outworks core as our replay switches to not ice mode. Flags were not right of center enough. You'll notice here, if we pause, your troops are all down on these corners. So the easiest place to shock is up there. That way you don't get all your troops. Typically, if we slow this down a little bit, they will settle in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner. So you just flare that top half of that hot pot, which I think I managed to pull off. We'll see here in a second. Yep. So flaring that top of the hot pot means that none of your troops get shocked, or very few of your troops get shocked. Then you just blast their headquarters. By the way, I assume all of you guys know this by now, but click your radar, click on that possible invasion. You can see that we have a lot of clearing to do. It should be at 17%. Mercenary 14% Blackguard means we've got a lot of clearing to do. I will not be doing all of this with you. By the way, do leave stage 7 of Dr. T up until the end of the day. Also, make sure you go through right away and clear all of those NPCs. That's going to boost your spawn chance while you're clearing your map. It is a great thing to have when you're clearing your map to get extra bases spawning. Of course, that happens every 19 minutes. Not getting much luck thus far, but that's because our spawn rate is so gosh darn low. And by the way, I'm not, you can, if you're trying to donate to one individual person and you don't have instant training, it is a better way to go if you donate 8 times as opposed to 1. The person will get more intel, the person will get more diamonds. So I am barraging all of my troops at the end of this attack. They're not going to get as many rewards though. So if you want to be super generous, sorry, brain not working, do attack them a couple times. They'll get a little bit more intel, a little bit more diamonds, and they'll be a little bit more happy. We hit a shock mine, did not see that shock mine coming, and as a result, we are making all sorts of mistakes, but should still be able to get this base down. Losing many troops, didn't manage my GBE nearly well enough. This person not getting as many intel or diamonds. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Kamal. Sorry, only 40 troops. That should give you at least 1 intel and a bunch of diamonds though. We are going to do one more hit here, then I'm going to call this quits. If you'd like to see a full map clear, do let me know. I also highly recommend not using critters to clear mines. It is a terrible idea. You lose the delay. It is less good, but we're going to skip all of those things because we don't really care if all of our troops live or not. We've already shown you that we can clear these bases with 1 boat of Zookas, with 2 boats of Zookas. I have clears of bases using 1 Zooka. We have done all of these things. If you haven't seen them, do let me know. I'll try and link you to some of these things, but we need to be extra cautious with those smokes because that rocket launcher has already lost the delay. I have preached and lectured and talked way too much about the delay, so we are not going to go into that. But we are going to throw a couple extra smokes up here, trying our darndest to get all of our Zooka ladies back into that back corner. I feel like a baseball announcer anytime I say things like back. There we go. That should do it. Did I flare the core? Nope, definitely did not, but shouldn't matter because we're going to barrage our troops anyways, getting that core down bit by stinking little bit, making sure we drop an extra artillery or 2 on top of brick just for Requiem of Dream, I believe the full name, giving me the advice yesterday, let me know to get lasers, and that was on my plan for warships, but definitely takes a little bit of extra keys that I just didn't have. Balancing keys this season, so difficult. Especially the players who got into Diamond a little bit early, players that got into Legendary a little bit early, definitely out-teching, which is frustrating at times, but just shows that doing that early push is fairly gosh darn important. And by the way, why I'm letting that rocket launcher nip at my heels, again, don't care. We're trying to lose troops. So do things a little bit sloppy. Try out different attacks. If you're stuck with a troop like warriors, give them a go because it's all about spreading that holiday cheer. There is no dancing cucumber smokes this time of year. It is all about barting out your troops and hoping that your opponents are at least going to see that and spread it on. Even easier, you can give out free defends. That's fairly easy to figure out. I'll show you that in a second. I keep forgetting to click battle orders. We lost nearly 0 troops there, but here come the barrages, giving out the intel, giving out the diamonds, not getting brick down though. Make sure you get brick down. No, they don't get intel and diamonds, but it's worth crushing brick. Again, forget handing out defends for that strategist achievement. All you need to do is that. That's it, that's all. Throw a barrage on shore. They then get one of these in their logs. Schwooms, lost to us, but you don't have to lose troops to give out defends. And yes, intel and diamonds are great, but that strategist achievement, anytime you find a name you like, give them all of the defends. Ideally someone you recognize, but you could just do it to a random too. Random acts of kindness are greatly, greatly appreciated. I am off my rocker from too many eggnog adult beverages, perhaps. Not today, it's still morning time. It's all about the Baileys and coffee this time of year, even at work. Hopefully you work at a place where you can have a Baileys and coffee. We're not talking like half and half, just the flavor. Maybe like B52s. If you have a favorite adult morning Christmas breakfast, not Christmas for that matter, do let me know as well. We are going to keep our upgrades going. That slow grind to level 76. Really hoping that this trainer is a special one. By the way, do check out the thumbnail. I kind of took that as like a teaser for the trader bringing Christmas gifts, so maybe, just maybe, but nonetheless, as always, thank you for using code zmoT in every single Supercell game. I've got some giveaways on my Discord for Brawl Stars. Do consider joining there. Otherwise, as always, thank you for coming in, liking, sharing, subscribing, spreading holiday cheer. I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. Peace.